So, hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining us for our Yoga and Mindfulness series with AARP and Open Up. My name is Colleen Cadman, and I serve as an Associate State Director of Outreach with AARP in Pennsylvania. And we're excited to have folks from all over joining us again for our Yoga and Mindfulness series. Please feel free to share in the chat where you're joining from if you haven't already done so. And I can see we've got folks from Colorado today, our home state of Pennsylvania. So welcome to our PA folks where we film this series from. We've got California. We've got Michigan again, which is our instructor Chandler's home state. So thank you to our Michigan folks. Let's see, we've got Washington State. We've also got Washington, D.C., Virginia, South Dakota, Arizona, Maryland, Connecticut, Florida, South Carolina, Tennessee. And we've got some of our returning folks as well as some new faces. So welcome all. AARP is committed to helping us take control of our health as we age by providing tools, resources, and information that will entertain and inspire, educate and stimulate, and engage and activate. AARP hopes to create an environment where we can all lead our healthiest lives possible in mind, body, and spirit. We will be sharing some healthy living resources in the chat, and we do host this class every other week. So we hope if you enjoy yourself today, that you'll come back and join us again in 2 weeks, the same time, same place. We'll also be recording today's class. So barring any technical difficulties, you can look forward to receiving the link via email following today's class. And we are caught up with our recordings. I had some great feedback after last class that we needed to post one of them. So thank you for that nudge, but we've got them all ready for you if you'd like to rewatch class at any time. And we're very excited to collaborate with Open Up on this series. Please consult your physician or a healthcare professional before starting this or any other fitness program to determine if it is right for your needs. And with that, I'll hand things over to our wonderful instructor, Chandler, to lead us in today's class.
Thank you, Colleen. Hi, welcome everyone. Happy Pre-Friday. Whoop, whoop. We're almost done with the week. Oh, yay. Alrighty, so my name is Chandler. I am an art and movement instructor here at Open Up. And here at Open Up, we're based in Lawrenceville, PA, which is a part of like the central downtown part of Pittsburgh. And here at Open Up, we practice inclusivity in art and movement. We are based in many different school programs around the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area. And then we work for different nonprofit organizations. Organizations as well, partnering with them as well. Okay, sorry, I got tongue tied. I hope that we're doing good today. And we're going to start with I want us to find, I have two things in mind. I think we can do both. The first, I want you to take some time for yourself. So whether that means you grab some water, you take a second to do any kind of stretch that you need for yourself. You lay on the mat and you can close your eyes. So just take a second to do what you need. And then I'll go into part B. Okay, so part B. I want us to reflect on a moment of when we were at our highest moment of joy. So whether that's a memory, a feeling, an activity that we did that brought us joy. It can be from the past, it can be current. Something that even happened yesterday. It could be big or small. The next, find a moment when you felt like you were most at peace. That could be with family and friends, watching your favorite show, sitting outside. Good. And then the last one, what is something that made you feel the most accomplished? Something that you feel that you were excited about and you accomplished it. What's a goal? Okay, once you've locked it in, you're welcome to either write in the chat now and then after class, Kelly will read them, or just lock it in and then hold it at the end. So I want us to take joy, peace, and feeling accomplished, goal setting for ourselves during class. So set a goal for yourself during class of even big or small, holding a pose longer than what you've normally done before. Taking some time and really use your breath to stretch and release some areas that may be holding tension or you feel it and try to give into it a little bit more. Find joy within what you're doing today and also find the moments where it's most peaceful. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So we're just going to rub our hands together. Good. Create some heat. Nice. And we're just going to place on the back of our head and then lift our head up just a little bit and close your eyes. Good. So just we're trying to promote lengthening our spine a little bit, taking some weight, shoulders. Take a deep breath in, exhale out, and breathing in and exhale out. Good. Now take your hands and place them on the back of your head and then let your head rest into your hands. So we kind of have this high release of the chest, and we're using our core to hold us upright so we don't fall and tip back. So imagine if we're laying in this invisible chair. You may feel a stretch in your shoulder blades, in your pecs. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. Keep your eyes closed. Good. And then from here, placing your elbows onto your knees, and then let your head rest into your hands. Let your head be heavy as well. Maybe you turn your head from side to side. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. Good. Same thing, resting your elbow onto your knee and letting your head rest. From here, let's just see if we can, if our opposite side is lifted, to lower your hip down and then stretch that shoulder down towards your hip. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale out. Really let your head rest into your hand. So maybe we're finding moments of peace here, relaxation. And then other side, anchor the opposite side down so you can feel possibly a stretch as you're relaxing here. Be mindful if you may be holding tension and you're not allowing your head to be heavy into your hand. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. Good. And then lifting your head back up and just do a little bobble. Nice. I'm hoping that you may feel a little bit light from this. And then from here, feel like your head is kind of floating up towards the sky. So we have some length in our spine. We're just going to take a head roll around now. You can go at any pace, twice to one side, and then reverse it. Continue to breathe here. We're all going to lift our head up towards the sky, but let our chin lead the way. So we're going to take a deep breath in as we look up. And then exhale, chin goes down to our chest. Again, we breathe, we look up. And exhale, chin goes down to our chest. Same thing, high releasing, opening the chest as we did before with our arms here, but just taking our elbows as we arch the back, our pelvis tucks in. So with our pelvis, we have an imaginary bowl effect. So now we're tilting the bowl back where the opening of the bowl is facing inward. And then we tilt the bowl forward as we look up. And then we're going to take a deep breath in. And then exhale back out. Again, breathing in and exhale. Nice. Just take some circles of the upper body now. Taking it around town. Feel free to add your head into this. Take it at any pace that you want. And when you're ready, reverse your circle. Good. And now reach your arms up towards the sky. Take a big inhale. Good. Exhale, side stretch. Keep the opposite side anchored into the ground as you open your chest. And take a breath in. And then exhale, side stretch. Breathing in. Exhale, side stretch. Last one. Look up towards the sky. Exhale, side stretch. Breathing in again. Exhale, spiral twist. Again. Exhale, spiral twist. Breathing in. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. So we're going to keep this hand here. We're going to cross the other one over. So we're kind of reaching for our opposite leg. And then open our chest again. And then cross the other side. Lift your chest. Good. And now from here, we're going to place our hand towards the middle of our back, and then the other one will try to connect to reach our fingertips if we want. Kind of give ourselves a high five, or just placing your hands in the middle of your back at any point. Another option, you can take this hand and then reach for your elbow and then open your chest. So from the side, we want to make sure we're not doing this, but lifting and keeping your head floating towards the sky and then looking up towards the sky. So a couple of different variations. You can reach for your fingertips. You can reach towards the middle of your back. You can also take your hand and place it onto your elbow and then lifting all the way up. So kind of getting a tricep stretch right there. So we're going to take a deep breath in as we look up. And then exhale, release. Shake it out. We won't hold that one for too long. You'll do the opposite side. I'll do the other one. You'll reach for your fingertips or middle of your back or reach for your elbow. And then we'll look up towards the sky. Nice. And then release down. Good. We're going to find ourselves in a tabletop. So before we start some cat and cows, we're just going to take some just free movement here. Rolling out your shoulders, a head roll, sitting in your hip, one hip and the other, pushing back a little bit. So just find some free movement here. And now we're actually all going to take a circle with our hips, starting towards our right. If you sink into our right hip, we're going to make a circle down towards our feet, and then we twist into the other side, and then we reset. Maybe we hinge our hips forward a little bit. So we're just making a full-on circle going, sticking around. So we sit into our right hip, and then circling down towards our feet, leaning to the left, hinging forward. Again, to the right, down to the feet, hinge to the left, and forward. Now reverse it. We go to the left. Keep it going. Good. And when you're ready, we'll all tuck our toes, flexing our toes, dropping our belly, looking up towards the sky as we take a big inhale. And then exhale, we stretch and point our toes as we look down. Chin goes into our chest. Inhale, we look up. And exhale, we curve in. Two more like that. We breathe in. Exhale, we curve. Last one, breathing in. Exhale, we curve. Good. Take some free movement on your own. Adding our spiral twist in, we're going to reach our right arm up towards the sky. From here, we're going to thread it through our left. We breathe in, we look up, and we thread through. If you're on your mat, you'll continue. If you're seated, this may look like you're reaching your arm up towards the sky, and then you thread it through. Spiral twist. Breathing in, and exhale, spiral twist. I'll do two more seated. If you're on your mat, you can come to a child's pose. And last one. Good. From here, if you're seated in your mat, you can just stay here, rest your back up against the back of the chair. You can also lean forward if that feels good in the forward fold. You can rest your hands onto your thighs and rest your cheek onto your hand. Staying here. If you're on your mat, from that tabletop, you send your seat down to your feet, walk your hands forward. Good, and relax your forehead onto your mat. Let your chin relax into your chest and feel some lengthening into the back of your neck. We're all going to take a deep breath in, feeling our lungs. Feel our back expand as we exhale out, tracks in. Good, we take a deep breath in. And exhale, release out. Walk your hands over to your right corner of your mat. We're going to stay here for 2 breaths. And then the other side. Good. We're gonna do a calf stretch, but there's a couple different variations for this. So one variation, if you're in your tabletop, you're gonna take one foot back, kind of you're in this runner's lunge, and we're gonna press our heel away from us. So just prepping for our downward dog. Another way we can do that, if you don't want to be on your knees, you can have both feet stretched in front of you and simply reach for your toes, pulling your toes towards you and lifting that heel off the ground a little bit. And then you'll alternate other foot. If you're seated, this may look like you flexing that foot, bring your toes towards your shin, and then forward fold, reaching for your toes. Good. We'll stay here on the right side. And then we'll do the left. So you're either pressing your heel down towards the ground of your tabletop or reaching for those toes and flexing your toes towards you. Good. And then when we're all ready, we're gonna find ourselves in our downward dog. So if you're on your table, if you're in tabletop, you tuck your toes, send your hips up high, and walking your feet out, dropping one heel and the other, alternating. You're also welcome to bring your chair in front of you for more support and walk your feet back. And you can lift up one heel and the other if you'd like. You can also drop your hands to the back of the chair and let your forearms relax on the seat. And then relax the back of your head. You can stay here. So we'll all stay here for just about 2 breaths. We'll breathe in. And then we'll exhale out. Breathing in. And exhale out. We'll all walk our feet to our hands. And then if you're using your chair, you can stay here for this forward fold. If not, you're going to have your hands just float to the sides of you. You could welcome to grab on to your elbows, and then we'll all just sway side to side. Good. Be mindful if you're holding tension in the back of your neck. Breathing in. Good. We're going to exhale, reach our right arm up towards the sky. And inhale, we come back down. And exhale, we look up. And inhale. From here, we're going to roll up through our spine. And exhale, reach our arms up towards the sky. Good. Press the air away as we inhale. And then exhale, reach your arms up. Again, press the air away. Exhale. From here, inhale. We're going to take a side stretch. We come back up, inhale. Exhale, side stretch. We're going to bring that circling moment back around again. So taking some time to circle one direction. You can make your circle as big or small as you want. And then reverse your circle. Good. Moving into a flow now, we'll all reach our arms up towards the sky. And then we're going to take exhale, a forward fold. Relaxing the back of your head. You place your hands onto your shins. You look up, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. From here, we're just going to roll up through our spine and only do that first half. We reach our arms up. Take a deep breath in. Good. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rolling up through your spine. Exhale, relaxing here. So after this, the halfway lift, we're going to add in our cat and cow. So as soon as we finished our halfway lift, we'll go cat and cow. There's a couple different ways we could do this. If you like, you place your hands onto your mat, you step one foot down and the other to come to a tabletop, and then you're going to drop your belly looking up towards the sky as you inhale. And then exhale, chin goes into your chest. You do it again. We all look up, and then we look in. From here, an option, you can tuck your toes, send your hips up high for a downward dog, and walk your feet to your hands to land in your forward fold. The other option here, you can step one foot forward and the other and rolling up through your spine. So those are two to play with for how to get up to your mountain, and also doing your cat and cow on the ground. Another way, as soon as you did your halfway lift, from here, you can through your spine. We can do a cat and cow standing as well. So if you like, you just bring your elbows behind you, open your chest, and then you curl and chin goes into your chest. Again, you look up, and then chin goes into your chest. And then you have a resolve, find yourself in your mind. Last but not least, I know I'm some different variations, but I hope it's helpful. If you're seated, you've done that halfway lift. You roll up through your spine. You come back to your seated mountain. Same thing as if you were standing. You're going to draw those elbows back as you lift your chest. And then you curl and you repeat. So we're going to do all that. And I'll just guide us through the next section after that. So we're going to reach our arms up. Take a big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, place your hands at a comfortable spot. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, transitioning to do our cat and cow, any of our variations. We'll all take our time to look up towards the sky as we drop our belly or arch our back. Exhale, we curve and scoop, scoop, scoop. Chin goes into our chest. We do it again. We look up. Exhale, we curve in. Next from here, we'll find ourselves, no matter the variation, in our mountain pose. So you either step one foot forward from your downward dog or just from your tabletop. Or if you were standing, we'll just stay here for a second. Well, I'll take a deep breath in. Good. From our mountain pose, we're going to step our right foot back to find ourselves in our warrior one. So if you're seated, you're going to meet me here. Your foot will be in line with your knee. You're going to reach your arms up. Take a deep breath in. And you're going to take an exhale out. From our mat standing, you'll take your right foot back. Your heel will be down on the ground. You're going to bend in that standing leg and reach your arms up. And exhale out. Good. From here, we'll all twist our upper body where our left arm is forward and our right arm is back. Going into our warrior two. Good. I'll face this way now. We're in this warrior two. We're going to take a deep breath in and exhale out. You're welcome to reverse your warrior. Take your left arm behind you if that feels good. And then we'll come back to a warrior two. You're going to step your right foot forward, and we're all going to be in our mountain pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. We step our left foot down on the ground. We reach our arms up. Warrior one. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Moving into our warrior two, we'll all take our arms. Our right arm will be in front, left arm will be behind us. We'll stay there in our warrior two. So that means if you're seated, your left leg will be back. The right leg will be in line. Your right foot will be in line with your knee. You're going to reach your right arm forward, left arm back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Reversing our warrior from here, just going to take that right arm behind you. Good. And then we all meet back in our warrior two. We push off the back foot, find ourselves in our mountain. All right. So putting all that together now, we're going to take a deep breath in. Good. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Moving into that cat and cow. We'll all open our chest. Take your time. Good. We'll curl and chin goes into our chest. We do it again. We look up. Chin goes into our chest. take a moment to find yourself in your mountain pose. Transition to your mountain. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Close your eyes for a second. Opening your eyes, you'll step your right foot back. Bending in the left foot, we'll reach our arms up. Warrior one. Take a deep breath in. In this exhale, we move into that warrior two. Left arm goes forward, right arm to the back. We take a deep breath in and exhale out. We're going to reverse our warrior. Left arm goes behind us. We're flowing today. And then we step our right foot forward. We meet in our mountain pose. Our other foot goes back. Our left foot goes behind us where our right foot bends. From here, our right knee, excuse me, we reach our arms up. Warrior one, take a deep breath in. Good. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, come back to your warrior two. Push off the back foot. Find yourself in your mountain pose. Take a deep breath in. Cross your arms, butterfly tap as you exhale. So with the butterfly tap, this is another way that we're finding moments of maybe joy and peace. Memories that brought us peace. I connect peace with feeling like we're grounded. Grounded makes me feel safe in some aspects. This motion here brings back memories of my mom tapping or rocking me as a child. So find a memory that sparks that feeling out of you right here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Breathing in and exhale out. So we're going to do a balance pose. It's a little different this time. So outside of we've done our eagle, we've done always our tree, our dancer. This one we're just going to float and levitate off our heels. So we're going to place our hands to the side, engage our lats, engage our shoulder blades, engage our core and our glutes. From here, as we inhale, we're going to lift up like Tony Stark and balance. We're going to spread our toes. And then as we exhale, we control the landing. Come down. So I challenge us to see if we can do this 4 times total. So it's not about up, down, up, down. It's about taking our time to find our balance between what's too forward and what's too back. So we want to be right in the middle, using our ankle stability. You can also use the wall or a chair if that feels good, just to anchor you as you lift up and exhale back down. Okay. If we're seated, I want us to focus on the feeling of keeping our heels in line with our knees so we don't go inward as we lift our heels up, taking our time and spreading our toes out, and then slowly lifting up, 2, 3, 4. And then as we exhale, we control that descent back down. Okay. You ready for this? Da, 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 da. We got this. Here we go. Ready? Take a deep breath in. And exhale, we release. Take a second. Breathe in. Exhale. Very good. Number 3. Breathe in. And exhale. And last one, we breathe in and exhale. Shake it out. Sorry, I dropped that one too. I dropped the ball on number 4, but take a second to shake out your ankles. Good. We're going to go for a calf stretch again. So just placing one foot behind you and then pulling your heel down. Feel free to come to a downward dog. If you're seated, pull your toes towards you and take a little bit of a forward fold. Good. And when you're ready, you lift up. You do the other side. Good. And from here, we're going to bring our toes inward in our forward fold. We're going to reach our arms up. This is another way that we may feel a sensation of a stretch in our calf muscles as we uh, relax over the legs with our upper body. Good. You can have a slight sway if you need some movement. And then rolling up through your spine, we'll do the opposite now. We'll take our toes away from us and bring our heels in. Very dancer-like. This is also known as the first position. And then we're going to roll down. We may feel a sensation of a stretch still in our calves or maybe in our hamstrings. See if you can give in to it a little bit more and let gravity take you down. Good. From here, keep your upper body where it is, but turn your heels back out where your heels are facing the back wall and your toes are forward. And we're just going to all take a bend of our knees and lower all the way towards the ground. Take a second here. Maybe you sway from side to side, put some weight onto your hands. And then you're going to reach your hips up towards the sky. So doing a very active hamstring stretch, forward fold. And you stretch your hips up towards the sky. Good. Last one. You take an inhale. And then exhale, you look up. Good. Rolling up slow. Awesome. From here, we're going to do a standing figure four stretch. You place your heel onto your knee, and then you're going to sit back. And you feel a stretch on the outer hip. If you're seated, this may look like you placing your foot onto your knee and doing a forward fold. Good. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale, release. Breathing in and release. Switch to the other side now. Breathing in and exhale out. Breathing in and exhale out. All right. Another thing that we're going to do different as we're closing, for our ending rest, we're going to add a tap back in. So you can do that butterfly tap. You can place one hand at your chest. You can place one at your stomach. And I just want us to take at least, we're going to do this for like a minute. Find your own rhythm. You can alternate one after the other. You can have both hands here. And you're going to find a comfortable position, whether you're in crisscross applesauce, laying all the way down on the ground, all the way on your back, sitting up nice and right. And just going to close your eyes. I want you to reflect on one of the three memories or moments that we spoke of earlier today. Something of joy, peace, reflection of a goal, an accomplishment. I know we're doing multiple things at once, but don't forget to breathe. Sometimes when we're thinking so much, we're also moving the body, we forget to breathe. Keep going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly open your eyes if they are closed. Let your tap become very soft and light. And then actually just cross those arms and give ourselves a really big squeeze. Take a deep breath in, exhale out. And I would love to hear in the chat if you want to share one of the three or any small bullet points or any of your accomplishments, because I want to congratulate you guys on anything big or small. So feel free to use the chat and Colleen will share them. Thank you all. Happy Pre-Friday.
Thank you, Chandler. So as we're closing out class today, if you would like to share any accomplishments in the chat, we'll read them out as we are wrapping up. And just a reminder too, that if you enjoyed class today, we hope you'll come back and join us again in 2 weeks. We hold this class every other week and would love to have you back with us again. So I am sharing the link to re-register for future classes in the chat. Excellent. And as you're adding your feedback in there, I'm going to respond to one question. I see one question about, is it possible to watch the replay? Yes, we will be sending out the replay in your email within 24 hours. So keep an eye on your email inbox and you'll get the link to our YouTube page there where you can watch this class and past classes as well. Right. And we're looking at some positives in the chat. Some first timers in here, so welcome and thank you. We'd love to have you back.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
And I love this from one of our regulars, Deb. It's interesting to me that previously I would have been thinking of past events, but today I thought about very current accomplishments and happy days, feeling like I'm in a good place in life.
Oh, that's so good to hear.
Love Pat's as well. Family brings me peace is what you're thinking about today. So thank you for sharing that with us.
Yes.
Ooh, I love the goal from Carol. Hold gentle neck stretches longer. Great goal.
Yes.
And then lots of great feedback on the fantastic alternate positions today and the modifications that were provided. So thank you for leading us through those, Chandler.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
All right. And with that, we hope to see you again, same time, same place in 2 weeks. Have a wonderful rest of your day and stay cool if it's hot where you are.
Yes. Happy Pre-Friday.